The Bible says it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. And it's not because they're rich. It's not because they're rich. Because the disciples had money, they had land, they had all of that, tax collectors and all. It's because they're so attached to their stuff. This is such a materialistic world that we're living in. People are selling their souls for stuff. People are idolizing stuff, idolizing things. They couldn't imagine going without and still being something because they define their worth and they measure their worth based on the things that they have and the things people say about them and the connections they have and how many people say that they're fly, how many people say that they're this, that, and the other. They don't measure themselves by like, hey, am I a genuine person? Am I honest? Am I helpful? Am I kind? Am I am I doing what God asked me to do? It's all about capitalism. And this is why we get so many people that support capitalists, you know. Well, and you know what's funny? I used to think like I used to think if somebody made $1 billion, then that's their $1 billion and they should do what they see fit with it. Right. We understand that. But like as I get older and see how the world is and realize why we have such a big gap between the poor and the wealthy, I realize that it is very unsustainable to be a billionaire. It's very unsustainable because no matter how many generations of children you have, your well is never going to run dry. Especially when you have the wealth inside here and you have the wealth inside here, you're never going to run dry. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help. It doesn't hurt you to donate to schools. It doesn't help you to donate to organizations that actually matter, and not just for a tax write off. Not just for a tax write off. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people won't understand it until these coming years that's coming. These next 10 years, when the wealth gap increases and you realize that your $80,000 that you're making makes you poor, you're not going to understand it. And you're not going to respect what I'm saying until your $100,000 is like $10,000. You're not going to respect this. So something got to give.